The sad truth about growth is that, you can't always take everybody with you. And, it's a story that's been told several times by many different people. And, you always hear the same story. Yeah, some of the guys I grew up with, we had to go our separate ways. Like, they're in another place and I'm in a better place. And, that's probably one of the hardest things about making a decision, or whether or not you want to be great or average. I know a lot of people personally that's fine with being average. Like, they're fine with just living a check to check lifestyle, and they're fine with just accepting like the bare minimum to survive comfortably. Unfortunately, that's just not how I think. But I've kind of just watched as they live day to day with the same goal in mind, which is just to stay comfortable or stay at this place. It's gonna be hard to really find your group, because it's most likely the group that you're gonna have come up with is not gonna be the same group you stay with once you get up there. So that's gonna be the topic of today's video. What it do, y'all? It's your boy True OTW. You feel me? That pretty fine, sexy chocolate muff see every day pop up on your YouTube. And so, you feel me? Again, I got another video for y'all. This video, we on day, I ain't gonna lie, I lost count, but we on day something, a 90. But we doing good, we going strong, we saving cheese, we stacking bread, we keeping our minds straight and our pockets heavy. This topic is gonna be about, I guess, just letting go of those people that's kind of holding you back. Without further ado, let's get into this video. I think I said it best, like in the intro. Like, you can't really, the group that you grew up with might not be the group that you end up with. And that's just the harsh truth. Like, it would be very nice to have a good solid group of friends. Maybe even not even a group, maybe just like two people, maybe just even one. It would be great to have one friend that you could count on, that has the same mentality as you, that wants the same life that you want, that wants to go through the hard work, go through the the discipline, the loneliness of what it takes to achieve something great. But 9 times out of 10, your friend group or the people that you grew up with aren't gonna have the same mindset as you. They're gonna be used to the common, oh, let me just get comfortable, I just want to stay alive and healthy, I want to be able to have fun on the weekends, then go straight back to work Monday through Friday. That's most likely the group that you're gonna come up with, because that's the normal. And again, it's not normal for people to say, oh, I want to be a billionaire at age 12. Everybody looking at him like, bro, you supposed to say you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that. And even still, they don't even make higher than $400K a year. So it's like, you feel me, to say a billion over, you feel me, even getting 100,000 at a 12-year-old's age, it's like, come on, like, let's be real. But you're not gonna be around other 12-year-olds that get to say that. And if you are, I mean, you're blessed. You're blessed, because the majority of people don't think that big. They don't think that big at all. Like, their mindset is, oh, I want to be able to just, maybe get a house, and rent it for a couple years, maybe like 2 or 3 kids, and then go on vacation maybe once a year. And then other than that, just work Monday through Friday, make sure my family's straight, make sure I can pay my car note, make sure I can get groceries, make sure, I can, X, Y, and Z, have the basics. That's what they version of, successful is. But realistically, that's not success, bro. That's a trap. Like, you're trapping yourself, and, you're basically enslaving yourself to a company or a corporation that can dispose of you at any given moment. So, I don't think that's success. And I'm sure you don't either. That's why you're watching this video. But because majority do think that's success, it's going to be hard to really find your group or find somebody like you. And, reality is, bro, your friends are very, it's very tricky. Friendships are a very tricky, I guess, topic to discuss. Because on the one hand, they could be very beneficial. Like, I know my best friend, bro, I only talk to him probably like once or twice every couple weeks, and then we send each other reels or something. But every time I see him, it's nothing but love. But that's my best friend, it's my brother. But like, we don't talk every day, but I know when I need something, when I really need something, I could go to him, and when he really needs somebody to talk to, he could come to me. And that's just the relationship we have. But it's still on the same time, like, bro, I encourage him to keep going, he encouraged me to keep going, because we hold each other accountable. Now, have I met people along the way that's helped me get to where I am right now? Absolutely. Absolutely, I have. But, not for 1 second will I, put somebody else's future ahead of mine. Because at the end of the day, if you're not helping me succeed, if you're not helping me along my journey, if I'm not being able to, if it can't, it has to be a two-way. Again, this is where it goes back to being selfish, bro. I made several videos about that. If you're not helping me achieve, get closer and further to my goal, if you're keeping me back, then you gotta go. It's over like that, bro. You're done. You're cut. Like, I don't know how other way to say it. It's where our friendship will no longer continue. Because here's the thing, my life is important, and I began to I got aware of that at a very young age. Like, bro, my life is important, bro. I got too much to lose. So if another person gets in between of my purpose and just tries to inconvenience that in any way, no matter what the relationship we got, you're gone. Like, it's simple as that. But if you're not helping me along this path, then you're leaving. I don't ever want to see you again, and I'm not gonna care too. In fact, I'm gonna laugh as I count 100s in front of your face. Like, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So it's like, again, I think you have to be very careful of who you call friend, because there might be a point in time to where you gotta make a decision between a better life or stuck with your day ones. It might be a time where that comes. Fortunately, I haven't had to make that decision, because, again, like I said, my brother keep me accountable. I keep him accountable. We both are trying to achieve greatness. So it's like, I am aware of the fact that, there are some people that you will have to leave behind. I've left some people behind my damn self. Like, for sure, there's been people that I've been really cool with, but, I had to kind of separate that. I had to create some distance between us, because, again, it was inconveniencing my path. And that's just not something that can happen. And you should let it happen you shouldn't even let it happen for yourself. Like, at the end of the day, I'm all for empathy. I'm a very empathetic person, bro. I got sympathy, empathy, all the pathies, all of them. You feel me? Like, I care about I care about everybody, bro. Like, I want everybody to succeed, but I also am not I'm a realist as well. Like, I understand that there's certain people that don't want what you want, which is perfectly fine. But again, if you're trying to achieve something and you have a very small circle, and those who are in your small circle aren't helping you elevate to the level that you want to get to in life, then you have to make a decision of whether or not you're going to put somebody else's success over yours. I can't win if we can't win if I can't win. Basically, that's the mindset I'm thinking. It takes a community to win, but it also takes that one person to help the community. It's cool to be a part of the community, but again, if that's your mindset, if you want to be the one to help the community win, then you're going to have to leave the community behind and come back to them. Like, again, it's a very complex theory, but y'all gotta understand what I'm saying. At the end of the day, bro, you're gonna be the one to make up for your sins, your good deeds, all of that. It's gonna be all you. When the day of judgment comes, bro, it's gonna be God talking about you. No one else can make up for your losses, your failures, your wins, your successes. No one else can take the blame for them. It's only you. So when that time comes to where you don't know when your expiration date is, so when that time comes for you to leave this earth, do you want to have, lived life worrying about other people? Or do you want to have lived life knowing that you put all you could into it, that you tried your absolute best to achieve the goals that you wanted to achieve? You let me know. DFG4L, you feel me? I love y'all boys. We're gonna keep this going.
DFG4L, bitch.